Should you install the visionOS 27 beta on your Vision Pro right now? By the end of this video, you will know. From the new 4K high quality screen capture, to turning a flat 360 photo into a 3D immersive environment, to the latest Apple Intelligent and Apple Immersive video feature. We'll leave no stone unturned and test them all for you. Let's go! Okay, so now we are on visionOS 27 developer beta, brand new, just installed it. One thing you will notice, let me look at my hand right here, and bring up my menu. I am recording in high quality mode. This is the first new thing. Now we can record 4K, no foveated render capture mode. So this is my real world environment right here, my brand new camera. But there's no foveated render, everything is super clear. You can go to my app, Spatial Film right here. As you see, this looks super high quality. I can go ahead right here. Look at that. Look at how good the capture quality right now in 4K. There's no like foveated render. Everything is like super high quality. Let me keep this. Again, if you want to watch it, go to my app Spatial Film right here. It's free. Okay, let's go back to test out other new feature. Another new thing you'll notice is the new immersive environment right here. Let me show you. Go in here. This is the brand new immersive environment from Iceland. I don't know how to pronounce it, but let's go in there and check it out. Let me just extend that into fully immersive 360 mode right here. As you see right now, I'm captured in full 4K. Again, there's no foveated render capture problem, and you can see the true quality. Let me look around, look behind me. The true quality of Iceland. The river is still floating. It's spatial audio coming out of my ear. I feel a little bit cold because it's icy. It is so beautiful. Let me see right now. It's in nighttime. I can turn it into real nighttime. With that, now I see the Milky Way. That's not a Milky Way, that's the Northern Line. You see the Northern Line right here. Super beautiful. I can hear the wind turning. Northern Light casting a kind of like a green shadow on the ice right here. You see everything. You can capture everything. Moon right there. It is absolutely stunning and beautiful. Wow. I would think it's just worth it to look at this environment after this visionOS 27. Just check out this environment. Absolutely stunning, amazing. Okay, let me just cue it right now. So back to our world right here, and then let's check out some other new stuff on visionOS 27. Another cool new feature on the latest OS is right here, my environment. Look at that. If you click right here, already have some new environment right here. And on the keynote, they said that allow us to turn any panorama capture on your iPhone, on your Vision Pro, into a fully like immersive environment. Well, that's not technically true. You can actually use a many way to capture it. First, here, this is a immersive environment. As you see right there, this is a CG graphic right here, and this is actually an AI generated panorama 360 photo, and I turn it into my default environment. Look at that. This is my environment right there. Right, I can go back to my home view right here. See, I can back to my app Spatial Film right here. Right, this is still my immersive environment. It's fully CGI. It's not captured in the iPhone. It's actually generated. Or I can look at this photo. This is actually captured by my drone. DJI drone is a fully 360 photo. I crop it into a panorama aspect ratio, and now as you see, this is a fully 3D. By the way, this is spatial photo. You don't see 3D on screen capture, but I see 3D. That the castle right here is popping into my face. It looks really real. Let me show you actually how to create that. It's right here under my environment. Tap it right there. Hit the plus icon. It will pull up your panorama photo album right here. I have a lot of panorama, obviously. Let's go find one. So this is also captured by the drone in Panorama in 2024, and take a while to generate it using AI to spatialize the photo into 3D depth, so you can see the depth. This basically is spatializing your panorama photo and then use it as an environment. So that's the whole process. That is the AI process. So take a while to generate it, especially when I'm doing a 4K capture. But when it's done, it's gonna look stunning. So let me show you. Almost there. And go in there, and you can even see my name, my my YouTube icon, or they've been spatialized, but you see the Jesus right here is like right up in the front, and then, ooh, look at that. And also one thing that if you generate your own panorama, again, like I can stretch the aspect ratio because this is a 360 panel, right? Almost to the end, look at that, like almost touching the end of it. So I have a wider, fully wider field of view photo, so I can see fully 3D right here. There's just a tree and almost surrounding me, and that is cooler as an immersive environment. Again, we cannot use 360 photo yet. It's not there yet, right? But we can like use wide panorama photo, right? Like this one right here. So let me just pull back Spatial Film app right here. So now my app is working and I have my own fully immersive, fully almost 360 environment right here with my other app, which is very, very amazing. Again, the AI do make mistake. As you see right here, the text is kind of breakdown right here. So it's AI, it's not really 3D photo. So if you want a fully 3D photo, you should use a 3D camera to capture it. But this is still very impressive. Okay, next new thing is series. So let's go in here and let's go to see Siri AI right here. And try new Siri, hit that. Oh, so unfortunately, I think I need to join the waitlist. Continue. Yeah, so just join the waitlist because this is still a special feature only open to special people, and I'm not that special, so I'll just join the waitlist. So when I get into the waitlist, I will test out Siri AI for you guys. So right now, it's still not allow you to do it. And also, let me show you something that kind of new right here. Like a couple of things new. Like again, if you want to capture the high quality, this is how you turn it on right here. It's like capture and recording right here, and turn on high quality, and they will allow you to capture 4K. 3-minute video without forwarded render, so you capture really, really good. Like if you're doing if you're an app developer, right, you capture your app in the highest quality. That's what you should do, right? Turn on high quality mode so you can capture in fully high quality. And other stuff that I loaded is brand new. Like on this menu right here, we open app after restart. I think that's brand new right here. So that's also new from this visionOS beta. Even though we don't have Siri's AI, some other AI we can test. It's the image playground right here. It's brand new on visionOS 27. So you can generate any image, but it's more fun to edit image with AI. So go ahead, I'll pick any image. Go ahead and pick kimchi right here. So I'll just type in or just say like, make the dog bigger in this photo. Okay, let's go ahead and return it. Let's send it. The AI do its thing. So now AI will just like edit my image for me. So this is so much easier to edit image. Just talk to the AI and just let your Vision Pro do your own thing with Image Playground. While you're doing that, we can look at some other thing I did right here. So this is the original image. Well, actually, this is not. This is the original image without sketch art. And then I actually asked him to remove the background for me and fill in the background and using a pixel art style, pencil art style. So look at that. I can literally extend my canvas using AI inside Apple Vision Pro. It's kind of really cool right here. Oh, it's out right here. So look, you can see. Now kimchi is bigger and fatter because I said make my dot a little bit bigger, right? Generate an image of Taiwan in an aerial view. So let me try that. So that's generated without any image suggestion. I'm not editing an image, I just generate a brand new image. Okay, let AI do its thing. Look at that, that is the Taipei 101. That's crazy, right? But again, like I can also change the aspect ratio right here, just go into portraits, boom. And then I got also gotta change it, make it a nighttime photo. Send it over. So now I got shadow light, turn the Taipei 101 daytime into nighttime, see if it works. And also make it in 9x16 so I'm ready to share on social media. Look at that! Oh my god, the quality was so good. And I'm gonna share this photo to you guys so you guys can see the quality of Image Playground using Apple Intelligence to generate inside Apple Vision Pro. The next new feature is the new curved windows. Here we are in the latest Safari. Click this button here will turn your view into the new curved window mode with all your tabs open surrounding you. You can scroll them left and right like so, close tab, or drag this little bar in the bottom right here to move them together. You can even see the reflection of the shadow to represent the unique curved window view, which is really cool. You can even have custom immersive background now for your website, just like Apple Vision Pro app inside Safari. Go check out Apple TV show 7's official website and enable their immersive background like so. Reddit user Spatially Me also show a really cool new widget in visionOS 27 that can instantly connect to Mac virtual display without you needing to have the Mac nearby, which make working in public a lot easier. For Apple Immersive Video related update, we now have a new wide aspect ratio portal support for immersive video. This lets you keep a very wide portal from the full 180 Apple Immersive Video. This allows users to enjoy immersive video in 3D portal but not fully block it from their reality. Developer can even set their own aspect ratio to have like 3:2 open gate or IMAX aspect ratio in Spatial. DaVinci Resolve also now support a new way to send immersive video frame to client preview in multiple headset workflow using the Immersive Preview Renderer API and camera override commands. These are technical update and I will save it for my upcoming DaVinci Resolve 21 immersive video deep dive. So I think that is all the brand new feature. Again, I'm still on the release of the Siri AI, so I will let you guys know when I get into the waitlist and show the video.